Welcome guys, this is Edwin and today we're going to be talking about the Custom Commander by Ernest Emerson. And like always, when we're talking about a custom, I want to make sure it's clear that what this means is that this knife was handmade, hand-built, and hand-grounded by Ernest Emerson himself. Okay? Now, at the bottom here, we have a full-size Commander. Okay? This full size is a 3.75 inch blade, overall 8.8 inch blade. And on the top, and I have a video about this knife on top, we have an ES1M that it happens to be also the same size as a Super Commander. And the Super Commander is a 4-inch blade with a 9.5 inch overall handle. I don't own a mini or micro Commander because those are too small for me, but be aware that they are smaller sizes and smaller versions of these customs in the production line and in the custom world as well. Okay, now I'm putting the ES1M on top here just to let you know that I have a video, like I mentioned on it, and this is the predecessor. This design is the predecessor of the Commander that was released for civilians, okay? And in this design is where we have the whole story of the Wayfisher, how it was discovered, and all that. And in that video, you can see and hear all about that. So go back, make sure you watch that, and then come back, and let's talk about the Commander. Now, the Commander is one of my favorite blades. If you ask me what is the Emerson that I have beat like hell, that I have used it like hell and I have done a bunch of work on it, is actually one of my first production Commanders that I still own, okay? And obviously we'll make videos on the production Commanders, but this design for me is one of those designs that I have experience with and I know it performs when it needs to perform, okay, based on my experience. And I'm talking about camping, food prep. With my production knife, I don't suggest this, okay, but I have done everything, opening cans and stuff like that, crazy stuff. But so be aware of that. I definitely love the Commander. Let's compare with the CQC7B right here, again, a knife that everybody should own, the CQC7B. So the Commander is wider and is larger, okay? And let's compare it with the Buck 110. And again, it's probably more, more in the line of the Buck 110 in terms of size and overall length. Again, 3.75 inches blade, okay? And like we see, this Commander is being carried heavily. And you can tell that because, the bolsters are a little bit scratched. That micarta has all those oils blended right there. That's how you know that this being a heavily carried knife. Now, this Commander custom has that beautiful switch right there. Those beautiful V-grind blade. And when we're talking about a V-grind blade, we talk about, grind it there and grind it on this side as well. And man, I love these grinds. And that recurve blade is just so good at cutting, man. It's great. Again, take a look, that chisel edge right there, right? We talk, it's a custom, so we should expect that Specward logo right there, heavily used. So you see that is a little bit there, right? And your titanium bolster, speed blasted, and that beautiful, heavily used micarta, green micarta there. You have your G10 backspacer, a third-party steel flame clip, and again, it blasted, third-party custom thumb stud by Kales. I'll put his Instagram information if you don't know about him. Great guy. And again, this is not a super old custom because you can see that liner is pretty thick, that's a thick liner and solid. This knife is solid. Again, the handles, you have that finger guard, and that's one of those things on the Commander that it just melts in your hand. This grip right here is great for all type of cutting tasks, you know, that you need to do. And obviously it's great. No hot spots, you know, is excellent. I should say, if you have never handled a Commander, you should try it and see if that handle is a little bit too wide for you. If you have small hands, that might be a little bit too wide and you might want to go with a mini, okay? For me, it's perfect, but that's one thing I will definitely tell people that have never handled a Commander. It's wide in this area right here and the same in the pockets, right? And that's when people prefer going with the micro or mini if they choose to, okay? Now, that recurve blade, there's no need to be afraid of a recurve, okay? You just need the right tools, the right hand, you know, the right tools for it. And in reality, with that 154 cm, I just drop a lot. Some of my knives, when I heavily use it, I strop it and it's back, you know? And when I need to, I will use and resharpen it, right? But again, it's nothing to be afraid of. Great, great. Ergonomics, like I was mentioning, great. You have this jimping with that wave. It just feels really natural, okay? That front, oh man, that front grip is really natural. And of course, the Commander, that design in the production line, it won the 1999 Blade Show Knife of the Year or Blade Magazine overall Knife of the Year. So you know that these ergos are on point, you know. It's just a great blade, okay? Like this or with that finger on top, it just feels excellent, excellent. And again, the Commander is one of my favorite models, you know, overall models, knife across the board. Let's see how it rides. I got those jeans right here. Bam, and let's put it there. Obviously, like we mentioned, it's a wide blade, a wide knife, so you will see, push that down there, you know, that's that profile right there. So it's definitely wide. If you don't like that, you might want to go with a mini or so. And again, I think it has that perfect reach for, you know, if you want to wave it or not wave it. I think it has that perfect reach there to access your tool or your knife, okay? And yeah, that's a view on the custom Commander. Again, I definitely have way more way more production Commander that we'll make videos of, and you will see there's a lot of exclusive and really cool versions of this knife. And I still have my first custom production Commander that is all scratch up and that I use all the time, so I'll show that as well. Well guys, thank you for watching. If you have any question, feel free to contact me through Instagram or YouTube comments or in Facebook groups. Have a great day, okay? Have a good one. Bye.